friends. Welcome to Miss Debbie's Story Time. Today we have a great book to read, and it is about a cat, and his name is Pete. Have you ever heard of Pete the cat? I'm sure you have. Coco and Clara love to read Pete the cat, and this Pete the cat book is about his new shoes. The name of our story today is called Pete the Cat. I love my white shoes. Do you have a pair of shoes that you love? Do you have a brand new pair of shoes? Or your favorite old pair of shoes that fit your feet just right? Well, we're going to find out what happens to Pete's shoes in this story. Are you ready to go? Here we go. Pete the Cat. I love my white shoes. This book is written by Eric Litwin and illustrated by James Dean. Here we go. Pete the cat. Some fancy white shoes on Pete. Pete the cat was walking down the street in his brand new white shoes. Pete loved his white shoes so much that he sang this song. He sang a song about his white shoes. You want to sing with me? All right, here we go. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. Oh, look, he's even playing the guitar. He loves his white shoes. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of, can you tell what those are? Strawberries. What color are strawberries? That's right, they're red. What color did it turn his shoes? Do you think they turned red? Let's find out. Red, you're right. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song. Pete says, everything is cool. I love my red shoes. I love my red shoes. I love my red shoes. Wonder what's gonna happen. Oh no. Pete stepped in a large pile of, do you know what those are? That's right, blueberries. What color are blueberries? Blue, you're right. So what color did it turn his shoes? They were red. He stepped in blue. Blue. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song. Pete says, awesome. Pete's a pretty cool cat, don't you think? I do too. Here he goes, singing along. Are we ready? I love my blue shoes. I love my blue shoes. I love my blue shoes. He's got an umbrella there. Let's see what happens. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large puddle of, what's that? Mud, you're right. And what color is the mud? Brown. What color do you think it turned his shoes? You're right, brown. Brown shoes. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along, singing his song. Pete says, groovy. Let's see what happens next. I love my brown shoes. I love my brown shoes. I love my brown shoes. Oh, look, he's even having some brown hot cocoa. Let's see what else. Do you think he steps in something else? I hope not. Oh no! Pete stepped in a bucket of water. Now his shoes are all wet. And all the brown, and all the blue, and all the red were washed away. What color were his shoes again? Do you remember what color his shoes were in the very beginning? Can you see the color coming through? Let's see if you were right. White! You're right, they're white again. but now they were wet. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song. Pete says, rock and roll. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. Ooh, his shoes are making the sound squeak, squeak, squeak. The moral of Pete's story is, no matter what you step in, keep walking along and singing your song. Look at that. Pete's shoes are all a different color. What color we have here? White, right? What color? Blue, very good. Brown and red. Because it's all good. That's right, Pete. It is all good. Nothing worth getting that upset over. That was so much fun reading our book about Pete and his white shoes. Now, Coco and Clara and I have one of our little activities for you before we get ready for our craft. And we thought it might be fun if you get the permission from an adult to gather some shoes in your house. Make sure you have a pair of different shoes, maybe 4 or 5 different pairs of shoes, and mix them all up onto the floor. And then you're going to have a shoe sorting activity. See if you can arrange the shoes from smallest to biggest. And then you can arrange them from biggest to smallest. And what else can they do, friends? Colors. You can put them in the piles of colors that they match with. That's right. And you can also trace them. You can trace your shoes on a piece of paper and color them in whatever color you would like. So that's a simple activity, only takes a couple of minutes, and you can also match them with their original match. So if you have 2 red shoes, see if you can find the other one that goes with it, and have fun sorting shoes. Now we're gonna have a lot of fun getting ready to do our Pete the Cat craft. We'll see you in a minute. Welcome to Craft Time. Today we're going to make our very own Pete the Cat headband. And for this activity, you are going to need the printable that Miss Debbie has sent to your email. There's 2 sheets. You are also going to need some crayons or markers, some tape or stapler, and a pair of scissors. And all you are going to do is choose the color you'd like to make your cat. You can make your cat the traditional blue for Pete the Cat, or you can choose whatever color you'd like. I've already colored this one here to show you that I made a blue Pete the Cat, and I have another blue piece of crayon here. And all you're going to do is color in whatever areas you would like. You can color the whole thing blue, or you can use different colors throughout the cat. I'm simply just going to color it before I cut it. It makes it easier and you don't have to stay in the lines. So here we go with our blue Pete the Cat. And then once you get this part colored here, of course you can be a lot neater than Miss Debbie is. I'm just doing this quick so that you can see the finished result a lot quicker. And I think I might leave that part white this time. Another option that you can do is to take some colored construction paper and cut it out and fill that in here with these sections of Pete's head, and you can use that to color the cat. Then I'm going to make Pete's ears yellow on this one and color the eyes. I think I will keep the whites of the eyes right here. Keep it white. Like I said, you can color that any color you'd like. And maybe we might go yellow down the middle this time. There you go. And then all you are going to do is cut out your cat. If you need a little bit of help cutting, you can ask an adult to help you with that. But just take your time and cut along the lines, and you should do just fine. Here we go with this. Now the second sheet that I have sent to you has some extenders so that you can make your Pete the cat hat, or I think I called it a headband earlier. You can make it fit. I used 2 for mine, but I did end up wrapping it around a good deal, so I may have only needed 1. So I think that all you'll have to need is 1 of these strips here. So just do the same thing and color it before you cut it. Just like so. And then I will cut this out here, and I will show you how we can attach our Pete the cat band. I've also included another printable, and it's a roll and color game. And it has some colored shoes on it. And all you're going to have to do is roll a die if you have a die. If you don't, maybe a deck of playing cards. And you can flip over the cards and see what number you get. And then you're going to find the shoe with that number on it and color it. Now for this, all you're going to do is take the extension, add it on right here. In this part, you can use a stapler or glue stick or some tape. You're just simply going to add that on right here. Got another piece of tape here. Just wrap it around like so. And voila, there you have it, your Pete the Cat hat. Have fun. Thank you so much for joining us today reading our book called Pete the Cat. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. And enjoy this day and stay happy and healthy. Bye, friends.